Your aim's to win it now. Third, second,
but Wembley's
improve it.
Wembley's a handicap. I think most Spurs fans accept that. That's a handicap. If they win it next year, playing at Wembley, they do that.
Okay.
What a season they're going to have. If they
maybe not win it. But let's hear the word challenge. Top four.
I think
that's backwards. If Spurs finish fourth,
but isn't top four challenging? If you're in the top four, there must be periods that you're.
Who finished fourth this season? Liverpool. Were they challenging?
Well, were they not top around Liverpool around Christmas?
Did they challenge?
No, I think they were top around. I think I'm right in saying they beat City. I think they beat City.
Spurs need to challenge this season, and they need to win a trophy.
They won't. I don't see them winning it.
They need to.
I don't see them winning it, mate.
No, I don't see them winning it. They won't.
I think top four in a trophy. I think that's not bad. That's not bad.
They need to win a trophy. I agree with you.
That would be I think it does feel like the time has come, and. In playing at Wembley, of course, if they get to the semis, that should give them an advantage, shouldn't it? They played the whole season.
You'd think so. Spurs fans, Everton fans, or just football fans, you can have your say. We're talking anything and everything tonight, as you've heard. Maybe if your team haven't done the business you expect they would have done by now, you too can have your say live on National Radio. 08717 22 3344.
The Sports Bar on Talk Sport.
Tune this is, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It Takes Two to that one.
A bit of Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Because I had this. I bought this.
Turn it up. You can't help but. By the way, I bumped into Darren Anderton at Wembley today.
Shaggy.
He looked good. You know what? That's a footballer who you could tell that when he was playing would never, ever put on weight.
No, Darren was a very lucky boy.
He's got a fantastic frame on him.
And Darren, I'm sure he won't mind me saying, during the summer, Darren was such a fit lad. I mean, he wherever long distance, he was quick, wasn't electric, but quick, power runner. Any long distance race that we had in pre-season or anything long distance, Darren was at the front. And he told me that he was drinking all throughout the summer, but that he had off. He was
drinking, you mean?
He was drinking throughout the summer, downtime, not.
Fine.
But he come back first day. It's like he was halfway through the season. Such a fit boy. Really fit, lucky lad.
Very slim today as well.
He hasn't changed much.
But he said, "Where's?" And he mentioned a nickname of yours.
Baseline. That's what I used to.
Where's Baseline?
Yeah.
And I said, "Who's that?" And he went, "Cundy." And I went, "They wouldn't let him in here." Why are you called Baseline?
One, it was the summer of '92, and I just come back from a holiday to Australia, and I managed to get some tickets to go to Wimbledon actually, and I didn't see any tennis because it was raining,
right,
and we stayed in the champagne tent. We just stayed there all day.
It's a surprise.
And towards the end of the day, there was bits going on the outside courts eventually, but most of the day was rained off.
Most of the big heads had gone home.
Most of the big heads had gone. There was no cover, of course, on centre court back then. And a mate of mine, we were trying to leave. So it was like about 9:30 at night, and we were trying to leave, and we've gone up these steps, and I don't know how we got there, but we were on centre court, right at the front. Right, we come, and of course, it's not like you don't have to go very. You can just climb over.
Yeah, it's like a knee high, isn't it?
Yeah. So the big cover was over, but it was the tent was. They had the one over, but the one that goes up high.
Yeah.
That was over. And I'd had a few drinks. I thought, I'm going to get on centre court. So I got over the barrier, and
pitch black was it?
No, it was about 9:30, so you could still. It was kind of.
Right, but there are no lights in the stadium.
No. And I've jumped over, and I started crawling under the cover, and I got as far as the baseline, and next thing, some security guard grabbed my ankles and just pulled me, literally, like
like the cartoons.
Yes, and pulled me back. I got as far as the.
And what happened? He chucked you out.
I was trying to get out anyway, but I thought.
Yeah. Of course you were going under the.
But it was almost like, I'm here now. I might as well, try and just see what it looks like.
And were you on your own?
I was with a mate of mine. I don't know what happened to my mate, actually.
And from then on, you were known as Baseline?
Yeah, that was
amazing.
It. The Razor, the relic was the give it that nickname. So, there you go. That's mine.
It's good.
Yeah. So I've been on centre court.
And dragged off it as well. Richard's an Arsenal fan. He wants to say live on National Radio. Rich, good evening.
How you doing? All right?
Yeah, good, Richie. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. I think you're getting a bit carried away, though, with the Arsenal... Like a lot of Arsenal supporters are on social media. Like the Tottenham like saying at Tottenham, are you a bit worried about the business that Arsenal are doing? So far, first of all, we ain't hardly done any business. We've got a free. If we signed Lacazette and got rid of Sanchez, would we be stronger or weaker?
About the same. But I would say on a par.
I would say weaker to begin with.
I think weaker because it's not just Sanchez's goals, it's his link-up playing, it's the way he covers the whole pitch. I mean, he's just different gravy to not just a goal scorer, so I think we'd be weaker. And there's also a lot of players there that you've got to question, are they still going to be there? Bellerin, will he still be there? Giroud. If we do buy Lacazette, are we going to keep Giroud? And if we got rid of Giroud and Sanchez, would we be better off? A lot of the Arsenal players at the moment that are in that first 1 to 11, how many of them would get in that Tottenham team that was there last season? So apart from Tottenham playing at Wembley, which I think will be a massive handicap, I'm a bit really worried about what Wenger's going to do with the money at all. We desperately need a midfielder, an Arturo Vidal or Carvello or something like that. We need another right back, a Ryan Bertrand or something like that, the kid that plays out at Southampton. Up front, I'd miles rather us just keep Sanchez, but rather than go for Lacazette, just for a £50 million signing. But at the moment, I wouldn't get too carried away with Arsenal doing. There's a lot of press, there always is about us, but I think we're just getting carried away. And I'd be interested to see how much money we make out of the transfer market and who's still there and who's gone. And will be actually stronger than Tottenham or anyone else for that matter.
No, I think it's a fair call. Rich. Ozil is another one. I mean, he's got a year left on his contract. What have Arsenal offered? Have I made this up? Have they offered over £300,000 a week to Mesut Ozil? I'm looking at my producer. No,
very good point. I've heard something like that,
yeah,
but it's
wow,
money well spent.